Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish.
This is
The Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. There's lots of things growing in here because I've started fermenting my own kombucha SCOBY.
Ooh,
That's the kind
you
of
got your
hipster.
scobe?
Yeah, got that starting.
Does it look like a sneeze in there?
It doesn't look like anything yet.
Ah.
It just looks
No,
like
but
old
the
tea.
scobe itself.
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like a fucking dope
Nice.
sneeze.
Fermenting's weird.
Yeah,
Fermenting's weird.
I'm getting into it. I got my cider and my wine all bottled now.
Nice. My marijuana seeds sprouted their first root.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's more than I can do. I can't keep plants alive.
Yeah, well, it's my job now.
So you have to be good at it.
I feel like it'd be dumb if I didn't grow some weed.
Do they have like instructions to follow, or is it
No,
just
it's
like you
actually
feel it
like
out?
the easiest thing in the world. They're weeds.
Oh
so
yeah, that's true.
It's kind of weird that people can't do it, you know? I think everyone overthinks it. You just like keep it wet.
Yeah, I guess people are just like, no, you have to have
It's like
it has
your
to be at a
girlfriend.
certain temperature.
Yeah, no, none of that.
You just gotta treat it like your girlfriend. Keep
I think
it
I'm gonna
wet.
play. I think I'm gonna play death metal for them a lot, just to see if anything happens.
It's good for plants.
Yeah.
Mythbusters proved it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, they played like classical music and then like rap and then death metal and like a bunch of other shit. Death metal plant did the best.
Hell yeah.
Just crank some
I
Amon
feel like
Amarth at that motherfucker.
it's gonna turn like black or something.
Oh, it'll
Yeah.
be the dankest weed. Imagine if you were smoking and it was just black smoke.
The nugs will look like the pick of destiny.
Oh fuck yeah,
That'd be sweet.
I would pay triple the price for that shit.
Nice. Good to know. Whenever no one will buy it from me, I'll be like, but Bobby
Yeah, I'll buy
said
it.
he'd pay triple.
I'll pay exclusively the most price for pick of destiny weed.
That would be so cool.
Make my own bong of destiny.
Oh, yeah, a
Satan's
BOD.
horn. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
just only one. I've never watched that movie High.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I don't know
disappointing.
if I have.
Well, now we have a weekend plan.
I think I watched that movie before I smoked weed.
Yeah, I didn't even drink back then. I was just like, I love Tenacious
Yeah.
D. It's 2006.
Sure, I definitely got drunk and watched it.
I think I have done that in the past,
Yeah.
but I was probably too drunk, so I don't
Like
remember.
one of those, like you drink it at someone's house, and
like,
then you walk in the living room, and
"Hey."
you're like, "Are you guys watching the Pick of Destiny?" And then everyone just stops for a while. It's
you
like
all
when Joe
just-
Dirt's on. Whenever you're flipping
Oh,
the channels, you're
definitely.
like, "Well, I'm going to finish this."
I got to absorb at least
Yeah.
20 minutes of this.
Oh yeah, that's if you're at the last 20 minutes. I finish no matter
you
what.
finish,
Yeah.
You finish every time.
Yep.
That's good. What are your go-to, like, if a party's kind of going south? Like, what do you put on?
Like a movie.
Anything.
Ah.
Like albums.
You ever hear
or-
the show Pingu?
No.
It's like a claymation penguin. There's like no real words. He just makes weird sounds. That's always fun. Or there's a band called Boombox. That just
Boombox.
play like fun dance music, and you play it
There
if
you
people
go.
are getting like tense and fighty.
And you're like, let's get
You're
all
like, how about
loose."
this?
Okay. I
Yeah.
like that.
But
You
for the
can-
most part, I just don't hang out with anyone.
That's a good move.
It's a safe way to not encounter a party that's dying down.
I went to a party on Friday. It was, I'm gonna say it was an okay, like it was a lateral move. It wasn't just
Yeah.
like, whoa, this was great, but it was also like I afterwards I don't feel good about myself or anything. I got so drunk. I got let's listen to my band on Spotify drunk.
Oh,
Yeah, that really
Nice.
killed. It didn't kill the mood. Like everyone was hammered anyway, but I was
Yeah.
just like, now I feel weird.
did you pull it up on someone else's phone and like subscribe to your band?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't get that far.
Is that how it works? Do you subscribe to
Yeah, you
things
can
on there?
you can follow bands on
Oh,
Spotify and shit.
shit.
I didn't do that.
I
That
don't
would've
have
been,
Spotify.
Been lame. Spotify's the best. Now you get free Hulu with Spotify.
Yeah, but it's the commercial Hulu, which is
Yeah.
for poor people.
That's true. I've never known any other Hulu because I've never paid for Hulu.
Oh man, commercial free is crazy. Seinfeld just doesn't stop playing.
I also hate Seinfeld.
Oh,
I just
no
can't
wonder all
do
these
it.
parties you're going to are
Yeah.
going south.
They're just fucking lame. They're lame. There's not enough Seinfeld.
Who
Although,
needs Seinfeld references when we could listen to my band?
the one good sign of the party is when I showed up, they were watching Oh Hello on Netflix.
Oh.
I was like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
I can feel this vibe. And
I've never made it through that.
It's I mean
It's
you
a
need
whirlwind of emotions.
Yeah, you really need to like those
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
in order to get invested in
It's
that.
like those characters are real fun for like 4 minutes for me, and then I'm like, okay,
and you're like, okay, I get it.
that's
old,
enough.
Old
I get it.
Jews.
Yeah, old Jews. It's been done.
But that's the thing that I love is that it is just so. It's kind of anti-Semitic. Like it's just a little bit, and they're getting
It's
away
so
with
accurate that no one like says it's
Yeah,
racist.
they're like, no,
though.
this is just good acting.
Yeah.
They put that shit
They're
on
like,
Broadway.
I know a guy like this.
They even brought Alan Alda to it. That's the exact
Oh,
Jew.
yeah.
That's the exact kind of Jew they're going for.
It's like him split into two people.
Oh, I still love Alan Alda,
He's great.
even in MASH.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch MASH?
I mean, I have.
Yeah. Do you just get old sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up.
I'll only watch it with the commercials though, so that's why
so
I haven't
you
watched
can
it.
feel you have little breaks.
Yeah, to pee every commercial break.
I do a lot of old people shit, mostly just because I hung out exclusively with my divorced father, for very formative years.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, we're just gonna stay in tonight and watch MASH, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Gonna watch Hogan's Heroes.
I got to do some old people shit, right?
Yeah, do some old people shit. It's really nice. Go antiquing. I did that with Austin once.
Oh, nice.
I was like, we're going to wake up early on Sunday and go antiquing.
Oh,
we woke
yeah.
up too early.
Was
None of
early,
the shops
5
were open.
a.m.?
We were awake at like 7.
Uh-huh.
We went out at 8. Nothing opened till 10.
You should have went to the grocery store and wrote a check.
That'd have been
Yeah.
such a good idea. I just want to do old people shit now. Let's do
I used
that.
to watch Different Strokes. Is that old people?
That's pretty
stuff?
old.
Yeah.
Pretty old. I mean, that'll get you a senior discount. It's not like the most old, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. Different
My
strokes.
organs are failing.
That's
So-
some old people shit.
Yeah, nice.
I've started writing a joke about being old now, just because I feel like I'm just doing old people shit.
Hopefully you'll have it down by the time
Yeah.
you're old.
Like I'm raising chickens now.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I spent my Sunday
Well,
doing
Joe Rogan
yard work.
ruined that.
Yeah,
Now it's like
now it's like everyone.
it's an
can
MMA
fucking do
thing to
that.
have chickens.
Yeah, you gotta raise the chickens so
Yeah.
that you
Give
them
them alpha
discipline.
brain.
Feed them CBD. Fuck. That makes me sad.
Do you have the chickens now?
Yeah, they're sitting in a container over here
No
in the
way.
dog room.
It doesn't smell like chicken.
Nah, that's why I kept them out there because
No way.
they fucking smell.
You don't
like
think
chickens.
Nikki's going to eat them?
She hasn't yet. It's been a
All
week.
right. Well,
She looks in there.
she probably hasn't found them.
She's been looking in the container full of chickens, and they're just crying like at the chickens. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know.
It's just I can't identify.
I don't think she sees chickens. I think she sees a giant cataract.
She just sees a big blob moving,
She's
and she's like,
why
"I
did
don't
my
know.
father get pet cataracts over here?
There's just a whole warm box of cataracts, and I don't like it. Just full of sawdust.
Are you going to eat them?
No, I'm
Or
just gonna
just
eat
have
I'm
eggs?
just gonna eat all their abortions.
They produce a lot of eggs.
Yeah, I think they lay at least one a day.
Yeah.
Is like the average on it. I'm like, good, because I've eaten 4 eggs a day for the past like 6 days.
Oh,
so,
wow, yeah. You're shopping smart.
Yeah, I was just like, let's just raise these chickens.
Yeah.
I'll eat all of their young. I might get more so I can give eggs out to people.
Oh, yeah, you should work at like a farmer's market with that.
Really, I'm just gonna start like bringing people into podcasts and be like, you can have eggs and homemade cider or kombucha.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Grab an egg. We're getting ready to start.
I thought about. If it wasn't super illegal, I'd totally give out those bottles of wine or cider at shows, be like, and sell it as merch.
Yeah. I always wanted to make beer and just sell it after a comedy show.
That's a good idea.
I'd be like, isn't this cooler than a shirt from some guy who's middling in Reno?
Drink it. Yeah, it'd be much cooler to just like split your own beer with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than trying to figure out how
They'll
to get somebody to
remember
buy a
that.
T-shirt.
They're going
That's
to lose the
hardest
shirt
shit.
because they're blacked out if they buy that shirt.
Yeah, or they're gonna leave it in their car and they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck's shirt is this?"
And then it fades.
Yeah, and
Just
then it's
says
all
Dan
gone.
Lusk whenever they find it again.
They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, you're Delusk." I don't know. I couldn't read it.
Dan Lust.
Dan Lust. That's a good
like,
name.
yeah, all my shows are at the Wild Orchid.
We're gonna call you Dan Lust from now on.
I'm down.
What other names have you gotten through life? You get any fun names like that?
I got Dilly Bar.
That's fucking
Yeah.
That's some uncle shit.
Or Dill Pickle.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which then Rugrats ripped that off.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They straight up named him Dill
Yeah,
Pickles.
my grandmother was in the writing room, I believe. I think that's about it.
I'm going to start just calling you Chicken D-Lusk.
Chicken de Lusk. I like that. That's real good, actually.
It's so dumb, but it makes me laugh.
If I was a black comic,
Oh, definitely.
definitely that.
100%. You
Yep.
should just do blackface.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever thought about
Comedian
that lucrative
D-Lusk.
market? Just
Oh, I've
fucking
thought about it a lot.
blackfacing out
Didn't
there.
I say I do old people things? I think about blackface every single day of my life.
Frequently blackfacing. Just in the mirror for yourself.
Yeah.
Put on minstrel
I'm like,
shows.
maybe tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. I like that idea of just like, I have this new bit I've been working on, and everyone's just like, what is it? And then it's just a flashback of you in a mirror just like shucking and jiving all racist. Oh, man.
I always wanted to do like a sketch that was just called Tasteful Blackface, and it was just me in blackface, but I'm just like getting a job and like taking care of my kids and
Do you think you
paying
can get away with
taxes.
it?
I feel like I could. Everyone I've told it to is like, you're not really going to do that, right?
I'd be into help out with that project because it's it makes me
Doing
laugh.
charity work.
There's
right?
there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that Nick and I tried to do, but we just haven't put out to the world. The last sketch we shot that we still haven't put out or tried to do anything with is this one that I just titled "Mom's Pussy."
Okay.
And so what it is just like guys sitting around a table talking, and one of them just like gets a look and barfs up, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I was thinking about my mom's pussy." And that was the entire exodus of the.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's probably got more traction than Tasteful Blackface.
Yeah, but the only part is I had to say it because no one else wanted to say that line.
Oh.
And I was just like, I don't want to say that shit either. I was
Yeah.
like, well, fuck, I wrote it.
I wrote it for someone else.
That's why I wished we had
You're the
like
writer. You had the vision.
I wish we had like a collection of people that actually wanted to do sketches and stuff. So we'd be like, you have to do it this time. Like the guys in
Yeah,
Jackass. They're like, I did the shit yesterday. You got to do this shit today.
Yeah. Everything like that. Everyone's like, why don't you get a crowd and then I'll
Yeah. And that's,
then I'll get involved.
you know, I think
Get
we just,
100,000 views and then I'll be in it.
yeah, we just got to start shooting equally dumb sketches and
Yeah.
then not including the people that didn't want to put the work in. It's the
Right.
best way to do it.
You could have one of the chickens say it.
Yeah.
They'll probably throw up on cue.
They shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I replaced their food earlier. Immediately, shit right on top of the food.
What's their food?
Just chicken pellets.
Chicken pellets?
They're not made out
Oh.
of chicken. That'd be so fucked up.
It's like, you're a monster.
Yeah, I
No
just
wonder they keep throwing up and shitting.
feed them smaller chickens.
Yeah. Eggs. Omelets.
Let's make them omelets. Joe Rogan said they like protein.
Yeah. Muscle milk and shit.
What if he was just feeding chickens muscle milk? He just like weighs out scoops for
Mm-hmm.
it. Oh my god.
They got like stamps.com stickers all over them.
I want to make buff chickens. That's what I want
That'd
to
be
do.
cool.
Buff ass chickens.
Isn't that how they make buffalo chicken?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what oh, that doesn't work. I was going to say buff is short for buffalo. And I was like, no, wait, that's the reverse of what I'm trying to say. God, I'm bad at comedy.
Oh, well. We're all trying.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Sometimes.
I still haven't been able to get back down to Carson Nugget.
Oh, really?
I just keep telling Gage, I'm like, hey, I'm available. And he's
Yeah.
like, we'll call you. I'm like, okay.
He's like, okay.
Okay, thanks.
Damn, I
thanks.
was going to follow you down there next time, and now it sounds like they'd be like, yeah, not you either.
That's because fucking Jeff the Donald Anderson got up in there, and now he's probably
The Donald?
controlling the market.
Oh, I've heard about that guy.
Yeah, he used to work at Pioneer, so you probably hear a lot of rumblings about that.
I don't know. No gossip.
No gossip at all.
No gossip.
Well, Wayne doesn't say shit.
Straight business.
It was funny. I was talking to Jeff because
See,
Jeff like
that's-
crashed the last thing I did, and he
Yeah.
was like, "What's Wayne saying about me?" I was like, "Fucking nothing."
Yeah, that's like the word he wanted him to
He
hear.
wanted
He's
something
like, oh,
else.
you still hate me?
And I was like, "No one talks about you at all."
Yeah. No one knows you.
I was like, "I forgot you were here until I
Yeah.
saw you again."
That's kind of like when you hear about a club and you're like, I'd like to host there. And they're like, well, this guy's doing a Donald Trump impression. You're like,
Yeah,
do
you're
I
like,
want to host there? And then they're like, it's the only one. So it's this or quit.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Okay.
Not trying feels great sometimes, though.
Yeah, I need to stop trying again because it's only when I'm like not actively pursuing everything that I seem to get on shows
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
gigs. Fucking sucks. 'Cause
Yeah.
this last week I felt like I've been doing great at the open mics, but that does fucking what? It gets me into one shitty party where I get too drunk.
Yeah.
Other than
So
that,
they were like, let's go to an open mic and get some party guests.
kinda, yeah. They like
Weird.
showed up and they were like, "We need to hang out." I was like, "Yes, we do."
Did you know these people?
Not really. I mean, I'd seen them come to the open mics before.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just one of those things where, like, you see the
Some
faces in
open
the
mic
crowd.
regulars.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, I'm glad to see those faces because
Yeah.
I know they laugh at my things. And then they were like, let's hang out. And I was like, I'm not going to say no. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think they realize comedians, they don't have friends. So I was like, free friends?
Yeah.
I don't even have to do anything
For free?
it? Okay.
You give them a chicken.
Do you guys accept this as
Like,
currency?
I don't understand. I don't understand your customs over here. It's weird when you see the same people at open mics
Yeah.
again.
You're like,
Because you're like, this is your Wednesday?
I'm like, this is, you're fans of
Yeah.
us doing
You're
comedy?
coming to watch people who don't want to be here?
It's like, we barely want to be here, and I guess if you're here, we fucking have to.
Yeah.
You showed up.
You want to hear us give up on 95% of our material?
Want to watch us scroll through our phone and go, oh, God, I wrote this when I was
Yeah.
real high, and then say the dumbest shit you've ever heard? Yeah.
What else is going on?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Let's see. What's deep in my phone? Let's start at the bottom.
I'll leave you with this one.
As you pull the mic stand in failure in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or if it's the library, your jokes are cutting in and out.
Yeah. Fucking Christ. It got so bad on Sunday. Vicky was trying to, like, fix the things, and Wes was there, like, setting everything up again.
Yeah.
And then Austin got up, first one up, and it was just not working for literally half his set.
Yeah. And he doesn't strike me as someone who would raise his voice at all if the mic wasn't working.
No, he just
Walks and sits back down.
he almost did that. He almost quit.
Nice.
But I think he realizes he can't just keep not doing things.
Yeah.
He's just like, I got to do this. So he just barreled through some jokes with a half-working microphone. I just yelled.
Yeah.
I only worked for half my set, but I'm loud as fuck.
Yeah, you always kind of just yell anyway.
Yeah, it just seems to make my my words hit better. I can't do actual stand-up comedy, but I feel like if I just yell it, people are like, this is the cadence.
The human PA system.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I don't know.
You should have other people whisper their jokes into your ear.
That's, oh my God, there was this thing at Savage Henry they did 2 years ago where one person goes off stage with a microphone and only the person on stage can hear them. They have to wear headphones and they have to do the set the person is telling them. And it was a mess.
Nice.
It was hilarious. Well, David Bory was hilarious.
David Borealis?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, BoJack Horseman or whatever. I don't even know.
He's the guy from Bones.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But yeah.
You never know if he started as a comic. You hear that all the time.
Really?
Just like weird actors are like, yeah, he started in comedy. And you're like,
Of course they did.
That guy?
That's how they do it. They hang out at the comedy
Belzer?
store. Really? He started as a comic.
He was like a huge
Fucking,
comic.
I hate this so much.
And he's just, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying there's hope for me to fail in the future?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could be like the
God.
Sham Wow guy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He got into movie 43.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice. And jail.
And jail for biting that
Yeah.
hooker's tongue off.
So,
I could see that story arc for myself.
yeah, that's a pretty cool career.
Yeah. I
We're
just
still talking about him.
fuck up enough open mics, get sad, get a hooker, bite her face.
That's right.
I could
Sell some towels.
Yeah, one slap, you're going to love my nuts. He also sold the slap chop.
Oh, yeah. I always kind of wanted one.
I can't. It's just a knife. It's just a knife that you slap. Just cut it with
But
your
it's
hands.
fun.
Yeah, I guess.
It alleviates the aggression. You just smack it. And cuts evenly.
There you go.
want all your onions to saute at the same time.
You're not wrong there.
Nope.
That's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Not really.
For
Nothing
your
really
eggs.
does anymore.
The onions for your eggs?
Nothing really gets. Well, really, I mean, now I've got a nice healthy pill addiction.
Oh, cool.
I went to urgent care because I had hurt my back.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Here's 30 tramadol." I was like, "What's that?" They're like, "The good stuff."
Nice.
And so I've just,
They're like, see you in 5 days.
yeah. Well, I just been floating for like 5 days. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
I mean, now I get it. Now I get the
Yeah.
opioid crisis and all that shit.
Yeah. It's when someone hands you a pile of them, you're like, oh,
Yeah, you're like,
all right.
I get it. Unrestricted
Yeah.
access to. It's fun thing. Yeah, so I think I found a new lease in life.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to get out of bed, just get addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And then staying in bed's not that bad.
Yeah, staying in bed, you don't really feel it
Yeah.
at all.
You can finish YouTube.
The whole thing. God,
I binge watched all of YouTube.
I've tried. I've fucking tried. There's
People
so many.
keep uploading shit.
There's so many Vine compilations.
Oh yeah,
I've watched so many.
sucks when you start seeing the same ones and different ones though.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. I laugh or I lose. I'm like, I've already won this one.
I've already won because of the opioids.
Yeah. God, I don't know. What gets you out of bed in the morning?
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's about it.
Yeah, working, doing things.
Yeah, my girlfriend works at the same place as me, so I'm always just like, I can't just quit and pretend I go to work because she'll know.
She'll be like, why weren't you at work?
Why weren't you? I was there. Everyone was asking about you.
Yeah, I like the idea of you guys commuting together, and then you were
just
like,
walk.
I'm going to go through the back entrance, and you just like go to a gas station next door and hang out on the casino machines. She's been playing Buffalo all day.
I'm always just waiting in her car whenever she's done.
Got off early.
Let me out early. She's like, there's a lot of new guys over there.
Oh, fuck. That would make me so sad.
Every time I've considered just being like, I'll just say I'm sick because I just want to sleep for like 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah.
That's where I'm kind of glad that I got myself a nice salary job. I'm all an adult and shit. So I can just be like, today, not doing it.
Nice.
But then I got to make up those hours because if my time card's short, the government cuts my legs off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want a salary job.
Just get like a regular one where the government isn't watching. That's the hard part.
Oh, yeah. Well, the government's definitely watching my job of
They are
growing weed.
100% watching
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah, but if they cut your legs off, stronger painkillers.
That's true.
Nice.
I could really see myself becoming like a New York-style homeless person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that
It gets
might
so
be...
cold there, though.
It's true.
I
mean,
say
can-
shoot
I can
big, go
handle the
San
cold.
Francisco.
I don't know. That's too coastal. You know, they might take care of me.
Yeah.
I don't like that idea.
You don't want to do Reno.
Definitely not Reno.
No.
I'm already bottom tier enough here. I don't like it.
Yeah, and I feel like they work in shifts off of 80, and they're short shifts. So
And then the other ones just hang at
the
the bus
hours
station.
are just not very good.
God, if I was homeless, I'd just ride the bus all day.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Stop the bus?
Yeah, I'm just going to get a transfer.
Yeah, some people need to use it for honest things.
No one uses the bus for honest
No.
things.
There's a lot of cool bars by the homeless shelter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I've been
Okay.
going to this one called Highway 40. Everyone's like, that's a Hell's Angels bar. And I'm like, well, they're on my side, so
I've never
shut your
stepped
fucking
foot
mouth.
in there. Because that one's
And
right
there's
next
a bar
to...
dog, which is cool.
Oh, shit. Because Dead Ringer's right next to
Yeah.
that one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Highway 40 always scared me.
Oh, no, it's awesome. It's
Man.
very friendly.
We'll have to go.
Yeah.
Start up a mic there.
I don't know if it's that friendly.
Yeah, I get that. They started a winery in Sparks.
Ugh.
I'm gonna
what?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go in there and be like, you guys want like a super soft open mic? Like a 6 p.m. I'll tell everyone to keep it clean.
A lot of jokes about kombucha.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Where's it at?
I don't know. I just saw a thing on Facebook like, Sparks has a winery. I'm like,
Oof.
that sounds like a thing we'd do.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk shit. I made my own wine too. It's just a thing people
You're
in
like,
Sparks
yeah,
do.
I'm glad people are finally catching on to what I'm doing over
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, we're coming up in the world. Huh? I got sourdough starter, kombucha,
Yeah.
wine, cider, chicks.
aioli.
Oh, I've done that.
Hell yeah.
It's real easy. Do you like making your own things?
Like food?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You're just like
I like making food.
you're making your own aioli.
I don't do that.
Come on.
Yeah.
What's-
You got to be the chef with like the curly mustache and the full sleeve to make aioli.
That's true. I thought about. I almost was.
I mean, it's
chef.
just mayonnaise and shit.
Yeah, it's just mayonnaise
So
with
it's
garlic
basically
in it.
just being messy.
It's just messy garlic.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise. I watched too much Top Chef, and I thought that I could live that life.
Oh yeah.
But then I realized I wasn't a lesbian with a mohawk, so I knew I had to give up.
Yeah.
Started comedy instead.
How would you live that life though? Like it's a competition every time you eat. You could eat Xanax and go to the grocery store, and then the next day you're like, "Let's see the secret ingredients."
I'd be like, "All right, we got ribs, Blue Bunny ice cream, and just a fuckload of kosher salt."
Yeah. Hey,
Putting it together.
that would be easy.
Yeah,
You have
just-
ribs and then ice cream.
ribs and ice cream. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They're practically handing you that one.
Ah, man, I wish cooking shows were still fun.
I was always into them.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like the competition ones though.
No,
I just like to
ones
watch
I don't
people make food like fucking adults.
Yeah, that's why I liked Good Eats. He was like, here's a recipe. Here's also the science behind it, so you can feel like you're learning too.
Yeah, it's just grown up Bill Nye.
Yeah, I love Alton Brown. He's apparently going to bring that show back on YouTube, but I don't know. I don't know. YouTube's gotten too crazy. I don't know if they can handle him.
I feel like people should stop bringing shit back.
Yeah, just let things die.
Except MASH.
That's true. Let's get a MASH reboot. Oh shit, MASH reboot.
It really ended like really open ended, and I don't think many people watched the last episode.
Was the Korean War over?
I can't tell.
Actually, did you
I
know,
don't understand politics.
This is how old dad I am. Did you know there was a show called After MASH?
No.
It was literally a show about the people in MASH and what they were doing at home.
Wow. Just being shell-shocked?
And they just straight up called it After MASH.
Wow.
They were like, here's what Radar's doing on his farm in Iowa. And you're like, cool, I didn't
being
fucking
anxious.
care.
Did you know Frasier is a spinoff of Cheers?
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of people know
Frasier.
that. That's pretty, I don't know. I'd have to give it another try. I was always just like, I don't know these words.
That's true.
13.
I had to look up. I watched it when I like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, it's on Netflix. I'm watching all of it. I did. I still was just like, hey, this is a good show.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I just had to look up what sherry was because they were drinking it all the time.
People just drink that?
They just drink sherry.
I thought you
little
cooked with
tiny
it.
cups.
What?
Yeah. It's a fortified wine.
Yeah. Sounds like a show about a bunch of douchebags.
It fucking was.
Yeah. Cool dog, though.
Frasier was a huge douchebag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that dude's a Chotch.
The fuck is that word?
It's what he is.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Just look at him and try and think of a different
what
word.
A fucking Chotch.
He's a Chotch.
How do you spell that word? Is that just CHACH? Is there a T in there? That almost sounds like
I
catch.
feel like a T. CH. No, that's like Chatch.
Yeah, it's Chach.
I don't know. I don't think it can be spelled. Yeah. I think it has to just be expressed. Yeah.
All right, guys. Call in with your spelling of Chotch. 775-391-0679. Only robocallers who have somehow gotten my number have been calling in recently, so I'm not gonna answer those. They were trying to
hey, this is Kelsey Grammer.
This is Kelsey Grammer, and I do not approve of the things you've said about me.
Spilling cherry on himself. He's at rock bottom.
Falling off stages.
I remember that. He didn't play it off well.
No, he did not.
He's just like, eh.
He's like, oh, I'm old.
Turn it into a bit.
I don't know if I could. If I fell off a stage, I'd cry. I'd be like, you know what, guys, we're done.
Yeah.
This is literally the show saying no more of me.
Luckily, we don't usually get to perform at places with a stage.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's a little one.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, a 2-foot drop tops.
It's just like forgetting the last step is there.
Yeah, like, oh no, like, 6 inches.
Yeah.
Man, fuck comedy.
It's dumb.
I've set myself up to just not do comedy for like a month or two. Just book shit for the band only, because I'm so glad I can do that.
Yeah, but aren't you doing comedy at a band show?
I don't think I am.
Oh, really? It's someone else?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I just saw like
special
end
guest.
comedy. I was like, oh shit, who's coming to do that? It's probably gonna be like fucking Cameron or Jenny Pez Dispenser.
Or they're just going to be like, surprise!
Yeah, they're like, get up there, champ. I'm gonna be like, I have to fucking do 2 different sets. I better be getting paid double for this shit.
Yep. They're like, we weren't paying you for the first one.
All right. At least I'll get free drinks.
Yeah. You get 2 free drinks.
It'll be good. I haven't been in the Virginia Street Brew House even when it was Knitting Factory and Rock Bar, so heard it's okay.
Is that place cool?
Heard it's okay.
I see a lot of signs about it. And newspaper articles.
I think the guy that owns Beck's owns Virginia Street Brew House.
Oh, so he's a brew house guy.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
Okay.
I accept that place. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
It seems like they have a lot of bands with like guys with just a vest and dress shirt, no tie.
They have a lot of bands come through whose most famous lyrics are
yeah
most of the time. Yeah.
A lot of vaping. Vaping's allowed there.
100% vape. That's vape culture.
Yep.
I vaped on Friday. That happened when I was at that party.
Oh.
I was at that
Did
party.
you vape marijuana?
I mean, there was some of that, and then this other girl at the party was just like, this one's nicotine. It was like shaped like a teardrop.
Everyone boos her.
And then she was like, want some? I'm like, fuck it. This is the kind of night I'm going to have. So I like smoked out of this little teardrop. And I was like,
that stuff's bad for you. That'll make you play your band for the whole party.
Yeah, I'm like, nicotine? Not for me.
No, I've never done it.
It's not good for you.
Yeah. Once I turned 18, I was like, well, I lost my chance.
I bought cigars when I turned 18.
Really?
Just because I fucking could.
Yeah.
Took a picture of myself in a fedora with a cigar backwards in my mouth. It was a good time. It was a good year.
And you were totally not joking about any of it.
No, I wasn't a comedian back then. Just a fucking putz. That's what I was.
A chotch,
yes.
if you will.
I was the biggest fucking chotch for the longest time.
When did you turn 18? I think that's around when chotches began.
What was that, 2010? Yeah, that was 2010.
The year of the chotch.
Year of the chotch.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I don't know. I know that I, for a fact, do just cringy ass shit like every month of my life.
Yeah.
But I think that's just because I go at shit as hard as possible all the time.
I guess.
Until I'm just out of
Maybe
things.
So you hit that nicotine teardrop pretty hard?
Yeah.
Nice.
I hit it and I was like, that burns. And then I gave it back and drank a fuckload of PBR.
All right.
I brought sour cream and onion chips to the party.
Hell yeah.
Proceeded to eat the whole bag.
Yeah, I'm not into those.
What?
I feel like I can smell my own breath for like 2 days if I eat them.
Well, luckily the beer canceled that out.
Oh, yeah.
I woke up hungover like, I don't even care my breath.
Your PBR and onion breath.
You just described all of Philadelphia.
Why do people vape, though? It's I never understood why people like chew tobacco.
Oh,
because like they were lying to us in school, and like smoking cigarettes looks pretty fucking cool.
Cigarettes look cool as fuck.
But everyone's like, let's do the worst version of this.
Chewing tobacco is gross.
Chew or vape.
Yeah, you can lose part of your face with that shit.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I don't like that.
Girls don't like to bang that dude.
Oh, up in the farm areas, chewing is big because you can't smoke while you're like fucking working.
Yeah.
When I was in South Dakota, that shit was heavy. Everyone
I thought that's
chewed.
what pills were for then.
Right? No, they don't. They just do good old boy shit. They put in their chew and they fucking bale some hay.
You know, I don't really think the good old boys are that good.
No,
they're old.
That's why. I mean, I think I'm slowly becoming one. I think that's what's gonna happen.
You did get the chickens.
I got the chickens.
You need an excavating business.
I may or may not have gotten off work early, gone to a military surplus place, and was pricing overalls for myself.
Wow.
I mean, that's some old dude shit right there.
If you have any friends that drive Chevys, you got to call them faggots.
Yeah, because I got a Ford, and I'm going to show them.
Yep.
There was that one YouTube video where it was a guy doing Chevy Silverado fake commercial, just talking shit about Ford.
Really?
And my favorite part is, you want to haul a heavy load by a Chevy Silverado, you want to swallow a heavy load by a Ford F-150.
My.
That still gets me.
That's pretty good. I still don't like him as a person.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot.
If I was in high school, I'd drink beer with him around a fire.
I used to have a friend who was way better at being funny than me, and I'm kind of sad he didn't go into comedy because he was just one of those dudes.
He wouldn't have stayed funny. They never do.
Yeah, not when they get on stage and just ramble a story.
Yeah,
I think all of us, it's just like you go on stage, you're funny twice, and then you're not funny for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of start doing jokes eventually.
And quitting is more degrading than any of it.
Yeah, because then you're like, what? I'm going to quit when I don't have any jokes?
Yeah.
Got to quit when people can remember
It's like heroin, but more life-ruining.
Yeah. Really, I feel like this pill addiction could get me on the up and up. You know, fuck comedy. I'll just eat pills.
Or the
all
down
day.
And down.
Like I'm down to eat drugs?
No, downers.
Oh. Is that what I'm into? Is that what that is?
It sounds like it.
Man, I never thought I was into downers.
Since we've started this podcast over 4 times because you fell asleep.
Maybe I should just do heroin.
You borrowed $20 from me 6 times today.
Well, shit. Let me dig out my change jar to pay you back. No, I need to... I don't know. I'm just a very addictive person. I'm just prone to addiction. I love gambling.
Yeah.
Now I like pills and fast food. There it is.
I became a bookie over the weekend. Yeah, some of my friends from Ohio were like, you need to go gamble on college basketball for us.
You were like, all right.
Yep. They gave me $20 and I got some free drinks.
They just like Venmo
I bought
it
chicken
to
and
you.
waffles with the $20. It was a good deal.
Like KFC chicken and waffles?
No, Hash House.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is a good spot.
They do not fuck around there.
They don't. The shit's huge.
Yeah.
One time I went there and I was just like, I'm not that hungry, so I got the fried chicken eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Showed up, biggest fucking
Whole
plate
chicken.
ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like bigger than my fucking giant laptop.
Yep.
I'm like, this is a 20-inch plate with 2 whole chickens on it, and I can't see anything because of the amount of gravy. And they were like, eat up, champ.
Did you finish it all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I split the chicken waffles with my girlfriend, and the whole time I was looking at her plate, and I was like, I should have that. It's like, I want that plate.
You know, why did I have to do this to myself? I don't know. I don't know about stuff anymore, Dylan.
It's good, though. It's good.
Do you feel sure about stuff? I mean, you moved to Reno. You were sure about one thing.
Quitting?
Yeah, just quitting.
Giving up?
Just giving up, moving to Reno.
Yeah.
Finding something. Have you decided to quit Reno yet?
Not quite.
Hasn't beat you down all the way?
Occasionally.
You got some okay stuff happening, you know.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
I feel like I'm from here already.
Yeah, it takes you in real quick.
The crowd at the Underground informed me I was not the other day because I tried to make fun of Reno, and they were like, you are not allowed to do that.
Yeah, they don't like that shit at all.
Yeah.
So you just don't mention how recently you moved here?
Yeah.
And then they're fine
But
with
that's
it.
the only interesting thing about me. I'm like, I just moved here, and they're like, what? Why?
I love getting that reaction because I've moved every place that I've moved.
Oh, yeah.
And I always
Yeah,
get
I have
those
too.
reactions. And it's just like, wow, why are you here? I'm like, that's a wonderful invite.
Yeah.
Thanks for making me feel
They're
warm
like,
and
don't.
welcome. Yeah, like, please go away.
We're not happy.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's happy anywhere, though.
No.
Except
They're not.
Except for fucking townies.
Oof.
Take that, motherfuckers.
That's right.
I don't even know
In
what they're doing
California, they're
anymore.
happy with themselves, I think.
I don't know if they
But that
are,
makes
though.
me
They
not
all,
like
they all
them.
kind of hate each other.
Yeah.
They're all just sort of
They're all trying to
California
care
each other.
each
Yeah.
other, you know? It's weird.
fucking
It's like, aren't you guys all on the
Californians.
same side? And they're like, no. I like birds more than that guy.
When you eventually have
flip-flops.
to, when you eventually have to make the big move to one of the two, are you going to choose L.A. or New York?
Oh, New York.
But you moved so close to L.A.
I know, just to prove a point.
I did the
and just
same
be like,
thing.
nope.
I was in South Dakota, and I was like, I can move literally anywhere. And I was like, well, my mom's in Reno, and that's close to L.A., so I moved here.
Yeah.
Thinking, like, I'll just be here for a few months before I go down to L.A.
Yeah, they'll probably be calling real
Yeah.
soon.
And then I was like, oh, everything sucks.
Yeah.
So does L.A., and I
Yeah.
fucking hate everyone. Let's just get on Saturday Night Live. Let's just go do that.
All right.
Do they accept people that are over 25 anymore? Ever since they got Pete Davidson that one time,
Well, Pete Davidson, he's like 70, right?
he was like 19 when he got on SNL. He does have butthole eyes, though.
He does, but he's also seen Kate Beckinsale's butthole
Man,
with his butthole eyes.
I thought you were gonna say with his butthole. And like,
Probably.
they kissed buttholes.
Probably. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd definitely do some weird shit if I was around.
She took you home and she's like, I want you to put your butthole on my butthole. You're like, you got it.
100%.
They're like, I was waiting for you to ask.
Like, that's what that weird T-shirt was
Yeah.
about. All right. She just showed up to the date saying, "Let's kiss buttholes." I'm
Yeah.
like, all right.
You're like, oh, she's trying to be funny because I'm a comedian.
I do hate that.
She's like, I don't joke about buttholes touching buttholes.
That's the cross she's gonna die on.
Yeah.
She's like, everyone needs to do ass play, but only with their ass. People are doing it wrong.
Only asses should touch asses.
Yeah, it's the rules. Genitals touch genitals, asses touch asses,
Yeah.
mouth touch mouth. Anything else is against God.
Isn't it weird how he like upped his girlfriend's age like 70 and she's better looking?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
is she a Scientologist?
Probably
Because
getting them thetans.
something would have happened by now, right?
God, I can't wait
Something's
to be a
dropped.
I'm gonna be a Scientologist.
It sounds fine.
I might go full California with it. I mean,
Yeah.
like I thought about moving to New
Prius.
York, but I just don't think I'm funny enough for New York. So I'm just going to go to L.A., really become a personality.
I
you
always
know?
thought New York seemed easier to be poor in
Probably.
because you don't need a car and they sell food on the street.
Yeah.
And there's not really any status sort of things.
And there's just food running around in the street. Pigeons, rats, all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just boil it real good.
sounds easy. I don't think you can get on the subway for free. I think they heavily enforce that.
Yeah, don't even try jumping anything.
It's like $100 a month.
That's too much.
Yeah. And I don't think you have to pay to get on shows as much as LA.
Yeah, that's true. I was just planning on doing open mics on the beach.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, just going to Muscle Beach and being like, hey, buff guys, you want to hear some jokes?
Hey.
I'm so fat, I'm a fucking piece of shit. My life is ruined.
They just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they're just like, come here, nerd. And they just bench press me while punching me in the balls.
I can't believe people pay to do mics there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because everyone else is just like, you gotta get on stage as much as you can. And you're like, are you doing that? Because we're on the same show. You know?
But that's
I
the
hate
thing.
getting advice from people who I'm like, we're the same.
Yeah, they're like,
just neither of us know.
They're like, I've been doing it for 2 years now.
Yeah.
You got to pay everyone money. And you're
Yeah.
like, what? Have you tried just not living here?
Yeah.
It's fucking lame. I don't know. I like being near Sacramento.
Sacramento seems cool.
They're nice.
I gotta start hitting that.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Because you quit.
Yeah.
Or the pills.
I'm just like...
I don't know where to find the pills I like there.
I'm just like, I'm not even funny enough for Reno. Why would I put this on California?
Yeah.
They don't even like me at the one club we have.
Sacramento doesn't feel like California, though.
No, it doesn't.
It's like gray. People are fun.
They have weird fusion restaurants, like a Korean Mexican place.
Oof.
Yeah, they're really mixing it up.
I went to a Korean fusion place in Midtown of Reno.
Was it good?
Yeah, but it seemed like very against white people because the whole fusion menu was the normal one, but they added cheese and avocado to everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what do white people like? Cheese and avocados.
Yep.
I saw it on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it. You're going to get Korean-style wings with cheese and avocado
they
on
poured
it.
IPAs on all of it.
They walk in and they're immediately like, oh, fuck. We got to we gotta cut out some avocados. This guy's going to want them.
The plate is an Instagram filter. Do you ever go to like the Mexican places and you see something you want to, like the thing you want to order, and then it's called like the Gringo or the Dirty Gringo or something? You're like, I'm not gonna get that.
They always have them on there.
I feel like they're gonna like ring a bell if I order it.
They're like, it's a hamburger with peppers on it. Eat it, you dumb bitch.
It's a pile of pills.
I want to start a food truck. I was actually talking about this the other day. I wanted to start a food truck that's exclusively just like 7-year-olds food.
Oh yeah,
you know, just like eat dinosaur chicken nuggets,
dude,
but it's organic.
I love dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Or it's just like the little potato
with
smiley
the smiley
faces.
face. Yeah,
I was just like, this is exclusively.
Is that the only two
for
kids'
7-year-olds.
foods? Because those are the first two I thought of.
Macaroni and cheese.
What's the shape though?
Spider-Man.
Ooh,
Marvel characters, all of them. I'm gonna get sponsored.
All right. You're going to get sued is what's going to happen.
Why haven't they made Avengers macaroni and cheese, where it's just got all the shapes?
I want to say maybe they have, but I get the feeling you've checked.
I haven't, but I'm glad that I've put that out there.
Yeah.
Fucking Avengers. That's coming
I don't
out.
like that shit.
It's coming out soon eventually. I already forgot when.
I haven't seen the first 6,
I'm
7, 8.
I'm like casually keeping up with it.
Yeah.
I
didn't like comic books when I was little.
Same. Like, I'm not that kind of nerd.
Yeah. Everyone's like, it's not the same. I'm like, why? Can you have fun ever?
I was like a Star Trek nerd, so like I watch all that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The new ones?
Yeah. I
the
mean,
Abrams?
People hate it, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, but at least we're getting something. So
Yeah.
like, I'm just happy that this shit exists.
It's kind of new.
Same with Star Wars. Like, I was never a big fan of Star Wars, and people shit all over the new ones, and I'm like, hey, you could still have just been left with Jar Jar Binks, and then that's it. That's it. That's all you
guys
ever
think
get.
that's cool. I was shitting on the old ones.
Yeah. I still think the original Star Wars movies, not that good.
Yeah. I just wasn't that into it.
Yeah.
I don't like things I can't relate to.
I get that.
Yeah.
You don't like magical space wizards?
No. That was Ohio, Dylan. That was my life in Ohio, and I'm moving past it.
It's good. It's good.
What would be like the worst thing they could remake?
Oh, let's see. The Goonies. Because it's just
I
going to be...
feel like I've seen that they're going to do it.
It's just going to be the kids that were in It. And Stranger Things.
Yeah,
like, it's just going to be those
kids.
same fucking kids.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, look, it's a gritty reboot of The Thing you remember.
Yeah. That hair lip kid's pretty cool.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes. That sounds like it would be the black kid.
Man, what if Joaquin Phoenix did blackface instead of being the Joker?
Oh, or when he was a rapper or whatever.
Yeah, that was a bad time.
That would have been a better movie.
He was doing some weird
They're
Borat
like, yeah, he's
shit.
been wearing blackface for like 2 years. It's weird. Look how weird he is on Letterman.
What if you did do blackface, but then you just try to play it off like you were doing a character the whole time? Like, no, my character had, like Robert Downey Jr. had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're just like, no, see, I made
Do
this
people
whole
try and
project.
attack him for that yet?
No, he got a pass.
Weird.
All the black people are just like, it's hilarious.
Yeah. He's been through some shit.
He was like, he did good blackface.
Yeah. And it was the joke the whole time.
Yeah, the joke is that he's a white guy playing somebody in blackface, but he also has to do blackface for that. So many layers.
Maybe if they brought back All in the Family.
I don't even know which one that is.
It's centered around a living room. The dad's slightly racist.
Right. And there's like a mom who
Laugh
has
track.
to do stuff.
Yeah, she probably does shit.
Like 3 kids probably. 2 daughters and 1
I
son.
think it was a daughter and son-in-law. Yeah. Black neighbors, though. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Not in 72.
The Jeffersons?
Yeah.
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 Now I
They
can
just
see
remake it with no laugh track.
And no black people.
No, Robert Downey Jr. plays George Jefferson.
Oh, God. Blackface Jeffersons would be a bad move, but I want to see it.
Oh, that would... Maybe that's the worst remake.
Blackface Jeffersons? Who could they cast in there? Robert Downey Jr., obviously.
What about White Soul Train?
I can't. That would...
It'd be so... Everyone would dance for like 3 seconds and stop and laugh and like look around. Like, we still doing this?
I feel like that would just be starring Post Malone.
Oh, yeah.
It's just Post Malone's Soul Train.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
Saying Ja Feel.
Everyone thinks he comes in costume. He just came as
That's
he
just
is.
who he is. That's just who he is. He has riff raff on every once in a while.
Oh, Riff Raff's gross.
Yeah.
You know his gross? Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to film all his concerts in Cleveland.
Dope.
He's a dick.
Yeah,
Hey, see, he was like cool sometimes, and sometimes you're like, why are you yelling at us?
I saw
We're
him
on
in-
your side, man.
I forgot what movie it was, but he was in some movie where he was like supposed to
Bird
be
Box?
No. Oh yeah, I
The
forgot he
Motley
was in
Crue
that
one?
He was in it was SLC Punk sequel.
Oh, they did that? I don't even like the first one.
Love the first one. Really, I just
Is that
love
why you
Matthew.
just came?
Yeah, I love Matthew Lillard is the thing. That's what that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's mostly what
You
that
talking
one is.
Shaggy.
Yeah. Shaggy without a paddle.
Yep.
SLC Punk. 13 Ghosts?
Was he in that?
I think so.
All right. He's in some sort of average horror movie.
Yeah, he would like he had a hot minute in the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's got nothing,
No.
which is
He
fine.
like directed some movie.
yeah, I
like
think
a
that's,
couple years ago.
That's probably a thing he does now.
And everyone was like, we're busy.
Everyone's like, yeah, but Bo Burnham's talking
They're
about
like,
middle
have you ever
schoolers.
seen Netflix? Is it going to be on there? Because we don't like to leave our house.
Yeah, it's like it's either got to be a Marvel movie or it's got to be on Netflix, or else we
Yeah.
ain't dealing with that shit. When is Disney just going to buy up all movie theaters and just be like, you can't watch anything else here? Only Disney properties, Star Wars, Marvel,
probably did.
Pixar things.
I don't go to the movies, really.
Yeah.
Actually, I did go to the movies over here, like down 80.
Oh, and the
big one?
Yeah, the big
And-
one.
yeah.
with the leaning back chairs.
And they serve you 32-ounce margaritas. And I was
Yeah.
like, maybe I've been doing the movies wrong.
Yeah, no, that's the only reasons I've been going to the movie
Yeah.
again. Is I'm like, I can recline, get alcohol, and eat a literally 1.5 foot long hot dog.
Literally the only things that I was like, this is why I like to watch movies at home. Throw in vape pens, and I was like, okay,
We'll just eat a handful of
I'll
pills.
play ball. Yeah.
I do like that, and then the drive-in movie theater.
I get the rim of my margarita instead of salt. I get Oxycontin.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
I don't know. When did I? Oh, I saw
It's called a Reno Colada.
I watched Endgame. That's what it was.
What is that?
The Last Avengers. I watched the Last Avengers at the drive-in movie theater because I just didn't want to deal with other people.
Oh yeah, there's a drive-in here.
Yeah, I suggest it.
Everyone lies about every drive-in. There was a drive-in theater in my hometown, and everyone's like, you know, this is the only one in the world. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, it's not.
Yeah. I've seen like 7 since then. And I haven't been looking.
It's just like wherever you can make a parking lot have a screen in it.
Like, you know, this is the only field left.
You know, there's only one baseball field left in America.
There's no movies tomorrow because high school kids will be drinking in this.
Fuck. I wish I would have drank in high school. I probably could have done some cool shit.
What? Where'd you go to high school?
Alaska.
So you probably wouldn't have
Anchorage,
been a field
Alaska.
drinker.
There's plenty of fields to drink in, especially because I had to spend weekends with my mom up in Palmer, Alaska.
Oh.
Wasn't shit out there except for Sarah Palin and cows.
Yeah. A bunch of my friends just did a comedy festival in Alaska.
Oh, the Before You Die one?
That's right.
Nice.
Kyle Kinane.
He was up there.
Not my friend, but...
Yeah. Jessica Michelle Singleton.
Oh, she's great.
Fucking Billy Anderson brought the Gateway show up there.
Billy Anderson, she... OxyClean?
No, fucking the guy, he does the shows where people do their set and then they get super high and they have to go out and do another set.
Oh, I've heard that concept a lot.
Yeah,
I believe that you're talking about the guy that did it first, but
I think he's
he
the
should
first one
send
to like
some
brand
cease and
it.
desist. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's had to.
yeah.
I've heard some rumblings about him though. So
Every time I hear about those, I'm just like, that doesn't sound fun.
yeah, no,
They're like, hey, have a good set. Did you enjoy it? Now go bomb. You're like,
and that's the thing. I like the shows where it's supposed to be like, let's fuck with this comedian.
yeah. I like when it's up front, like, hey, this isn't going to be good.
Yeah, I thought about doing that here, where we just do ones where it's a drinking game. I was talking about this with Nick Taro, where we just fucking, you know, like we put the comedians outside, and since we all kind of know what each other's sets are going to be, we formulate the drinking game, tell the audience, and then whenever they do something in their set, you either like, oh, you take a drink, or like, oh, they did this punchline, you have to fucking finish it, and really just make the audience hate the comedian.
Yeah. Luke always wanted to do one where we trade set lists, like trade a notebook right before, and
that's
hopefully
popular.
he doesn't listen to this, because if we ever do it, the set I write down for that night is going to say, scream the N-word for 5 minutes. I'm like, what do you mean? That's the set I was going to do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
You got to do it.
I was going to get edgy tonight.
If I have to sing a song for doing his set.
I was just going to sing the N-word for 5 minutes.
Yeah. He's like,
Everyone
no
just
way!
trades the same piece of paper? We're all like, oh, guys.
Then you're like, surprise, everyone does their own set.
That's the real surprise. There's nothing happening. Fuck.
There's a guy in Columbus, I believe the show is a hot dog eating contest while you do your set.
Like there's a separate one going on, or you have to also be eating hot dogs?
I think it's like everyone on the show might be in a hot dog eating contest, and then you each kind of break it. Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
I would dominate that shit.
I know.
Oh, I can eat so many
You would
hot
be
dogs.
fine.
I can eat so many things.
Especially hot dogs.
The amount that I Uber Eats last week.
I've never Uber ate.
Don't do it. It's a bad addiction.
It's just delivery, right?
Yeah, once it shows up at your
door. But they
door,
just get a picture of you first.
It's just it's delivery, but it's just regular restaurants that you would want to go to, but you're too high for right now. I'm just like, I want 2 pounds of Noble Pie wings, or I want a fucking...
Those are the greatest wings.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I want a poke bowl. You know, you just fucking Uber Eats that shit, it shows up to your door, and you just keep watching Vine compilations.
A Tortas Ebenezer?
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked with that?
I like all things.
It's right at the end of my street. It always looks good, but then there's like bars on the window, and I'm like, maybe I should move first.
That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's real good.
Yeah. If they're like, we don't care what kind of neighborhood this is, these tortas are great.
Yeah, we have to keep everyone out.
Yeah.
They're coming for us.
They're like, it's not a bad area. Everyone just wants these tortas.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Everyone loves good torta.
I don't like getting food delivered. It's weird.
Yeah, I always open the door early.
Yeah, I have to be too high to get food delivered, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to look a stranger in the eyes.
I always do it weird where like I see them coming, so I show up to the door and I open it. Sometimes I'm too early and they're still like coming up, and I'm just like,
yeah, it's like when you hold the door for someone and they're too far away, and you're just like, well,
except I'm
we're
doing that
here
in Crocs.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you opened the door before they got there and then just like set the money outside and shut it.
Set out like a bowl of water.
Yeah.
Like they're a stray cat.
That'd be cool.
A bowl of booze. Like, yeah, have some beer.
Yeah. What do you Uber ate around here?
Mostly Noble Pie. Yeah.
That's a far hike.
Does
Uber Eats go farther than your standard delivery?
Yeah.
That's the selling point.
Yeah, it costs a little more. It's like a $6 delivery fee or some shit.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Those wings are wild.
They're pretty good. I think it was
the one open mic on Tuesdays has free pizza from there at Picnic. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth them being like, all right, why is there a comedian interrupting all of our acoustic covers?
Did you go do comedy there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They do not like that.
Well, they didn't.
Yeah, those guys are real up their own ass about how great they are as artists.
Yeah. They were like, I guess you guys can go first.
Yeah,
we won't even consider the show to have started.
It's the reason I started doing comedy here. Is just like because I was mostly just doing my band stuff, and I dabbled in comedy, but I wasn't taking it seriously. And then I moved here.
You're just the funny guy in the band in between songs.
Yeah, and that was enough for me. Then all the musicians were dicks. Everyone at open mics for the music was dicks.
Yeah,
and then I was like, okay, well, fuck you guys. I'm gonna keep going to 3rd Street.
Yeah,
and I just kept
and it's
doing
better
comedy
because all the comics are too busy worried if they're being dicks.
Yeah, and so it was much nicer than going to a fucking bucket draw open mic and not even getting on stage.
Ugh. Did you ever go to L.A. and do the bucket drop open mics?
Yeah, I just
where
did.
They won't shake the fucking bucket.
They won't shake the bucket.
I was here first because I'm ambitious. And why do I have to be last? Straight
up, the girl was taking names out. If she didn't like them, she would just throw them away.
Oof.
I was like, how the fuck do I know if I'm getting up or not?
Yep. She's like, sound cisgender.
And she was in a wheelchair, so it's like, what am I going to do? Go tower over her and be a dick?
Yeah, go tip her over.
Fucking, I thought about it. You fucking bitch. Just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't be a dick.
Yeah. It'd be funny if she still stood up to do comedy.
Everyone I've known that's in a wheelchair.
Ask anyone I know in a wheelchair. See if I haven't called them a dick.
None of them are cool.
They're not. Wheelchairs don't make you cool. Remember that Disney Channel movie with Frankie Muniz? He was in the wheelchair?
No.
He was like a race car driver. He still wasn't cool.
Oh, yeah. That's when he got like brain
still
damage
had
from
dumb
or whatever.
legs. Yeah.
he still has those stupid
your legs
fucking
are still
legs.
Stupid.
Just go
Stupid.
do Malcolm in the Middle with your stupid legs. You know he has brain damage or something and just like can't remember any of Malcolm in the Middle?
I feel like he just didn't want people to keep making references to him.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I got brain damage.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah. I've never even heard of They Might Be Giants.
Let's fucking play Mad Libs.
Oh, is this every time?
Yep. It's the only steady
thing. Can you go back
thing.
and edit me out of the rest of the podcast?
I wish I could.
I don't really want anything I said to get out there.
It's okay. I'm the one that said that everyone in a wheelchair is a dick.
You know what I realized? I was never introduced.
Oh, yeah. Guys, this is Dylan Lusk.
I had said what my shirt would say, and I think people were like, that's probably his name.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. I'm just going to call this one Dylan Lusk because of Chotch.
Do you have any new Laotian listeners from your trip?
I didn't tell any of them about comedy or anything. It's fucking. It's a bad.
You
move.
just ate weird things.
Ate a lot of weird things.
Nice.
Got real sick. All right, do the Mad Libs collection. Street beat.
Oh.
Now, can I have an adjective? That is any descriptor word.
Lanky.
Lanky. And now a noun. Any person, place, or thing.
Rug.
Rug. And now a verb. That's an action word.
Drove.
Drove. And now a person in the room.
Nikki.
Nikki. Now another person in the room.
Oof. Bobby.
Oh, shit. I got picked. Now an
Your
adjective.
studio audience.
And now an adjective.
How about
descriptor word? Describing something. Could even be a color. He's freezing up.
How about nocturnal?
Nocturnal. And now another adjective. You can do it.
Problematic.
Problematic. You got good polls for this. Now, a place. Any place. Just one.
How about Baldini's?
Beanies. And now an adjective. That's a
Frumpy.
Frumpy. And now a noun. That is any person, place, or thing.
Citation.
Citation. And now another noun.
Orange.
Orange.
Because it can be an adjective or a noun.
And now part of the body, plural.
Gooches.
Gooches. And now an adjective.
I like how every single one sounds like it's the last one. You're like, and then finally...
It's the only way to get you through.
What is it?
An adjective.
An adjective. Rocky.
Rocky. And now a verb. It's an action word.
Can I say like hunt? Or should it be hunted or just present
Hunt.
tense? Hunt.
Now a plural noun.
Let's go with documentaries.
Documentaries. And now another plural noun.
To-go boxes.
To go boxes. And now another adjective.
I had one. Burnt.
Burnt. And now an adverb. It's ending in L-Y.
An L-Y.
Y word.
Dylan's looking for an L-Y
Suffix
word.
dash L-Y. See if he can stick the landing.
Lovingly.
Lovingly. And finally, a part of the body.
Shin.
Shin. Here we go. So the Mad Libs collection, Street Beat. Whenever people walk past the corner of Lanky Avenue and Rugg Street, they immediately stop and drove. It's Lil Nicky and Yo-Yo Bobby performing their nocturnal street music.
Oh.
That
sounds cool, actually.
This problematic duo is famous throughout Baldini's for their frumpy orchestra of street sounds. Fuck. They clang the lids from citation cans. They bounce orange balls on the ground while stomping their gooches.
Ooh.
They use brooms to
Nikki's not into it.
They use brooms to
Put her
make
head down.
rocky sweeping sounds on the sidewalk, and they use the handles to hunt rhythmically against documentaries parked on the street. They're having the time of their to-go boxes, and the same goes for the burnt onlookers. Fuck!
Oh.
Who lovingly clap their shins at the end of each and every number.
All right.
That was the Mad Libs collection. Street Beat.
Some of that sounded accurate.
Yeah, the
Like,
audience
come on
is
down
burnt,
to Baldini's and see the frumpy orchestra.
and the problematic duo. Baldini's would have problematic duos.
Yeah, they would.
Fuck.
Baldini's is a problem.
What you got going on? What's in the cards for you, and as far as shows?
This Thursday I will be at the Pioneer Underground.
Dank.
For an Eddie Pepitone type. I forget his name.
Perfect. Is that
Robert
like
Duvall?
Robert Duquesne? Ducheny?
He looks funny.
Doucheny?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Next Friday, Reno Improv.
Oh, yeah.
The following week, Portland.
Ooh.
Possibly Portland Helium.
Nice.
If they allow people to just sign up that day.
Hopefully. I think Tuesday is their open mic?
Yeah, that's when I get there.
Do it.
So there's that. May's looking nice. Got a there goes the neighborhood competition on the 9th. Doing a show in Fallon on May 18th for the troops.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to say give it up for the troops for 5 minutes.
Try as hard as you can.
Yep. And
that might be what David's going to do, though. So don't let him go in front of you.
Ooh. Yikes. And May 24th, some of my friends from LA are coming up for the Dead Panda show at
Dope.
Reno Improv.
There you go.
So that should be fun. And then right after that, I'll probably quit.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a solid run before quitting, though.
Yep. Solid run. I actually go a little bit out of the city for that one.
I'm fucking
and I'll be on a plane for some of it.
I'm just going to do Dead Panda on the 26th. That's all I got.
Nice.
That's fucking it.
Dead Panda.
I guess for comedy, there is band stuff. Sad Giants is going to be playing May 3rd at the library with support from Denver, Colorado's Rozu. It's a metalcore, hardcore act who's just touring around, and they got dropped from a show, and they were like, fuck it, we got you.
Aren't you a pop punk band?
Yeah, kind of.
Nice. So you're just making sure no one has a good time.
Yeah. Really going to ruin that
we're
place.
going to really toy with their emotions tonight.
People are going to be like, we're just trying to have a hookah, and you fucking come in here with a hardcore band, and then the weirdest kind of pop punk.
None of the fans get along. That's the theme of the show.
Not going to be a good time, but we had to give them something. We didn't have to. I could have just been like, nah, sorry, get the fuck out of my town.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do a show. But then we also got added to May 17th over at Virginia Street Brew House. Our buddies in the Electric got us on that show, and I forgot who is headlining it, but there's also apparently going to be comedy.
They might be Sad Giants?
Yeah, they might be Sad Giants. And so fucking guys, come on out to my band shows. You know what? Fuck comedy. It's fine. You know, I'll probably do good tonight and get over it.
Yeah.
I just fucking...
You going to the Jung?
Yeah. I mean, I've only been doing good the past week, but it's still just like at open mics and then just getting rejected anywhere out of town. I've tried
If I do good
up.
too many shows in a row, I get even 2% of confidence, and then it crashes and burns.
Yeah. I did good at like 2 open mics, and I was like, let's see if any of my friends out of town want to put me on shows. And they were all like, no.
They're like, no, we're not your friends.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll see you guys when you come back to Reno.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't end up on those shows again, but I'll be there.
So 2 open mics you did good at?
2.5. I'll count half of Beck's as good.
Have you changed your occupation on Facebook to stand up at comedy?
I haven't. I should though.
See,
I think I only have myself.
After the second, that's what you got to do.
I think I only have myself in my band, and I'm not allowed to put my actual job on Facebook.
Oh,
it's a dangerous time.
Yeah, I don't know what your actual job is.
Yeah, it's better that way. The government will watch
assume,
you even closer.
Sushi chef?
Yes.
Nice.
Very secret. Very secret. The secrets I know. That's too many words.
There's too many places around here, though. You can't narrow it down.
It's true. The California sushi. That's probably a place.
Probably. It's a roll.
It's true. That is a kind of roll.
I haven't had sushi in a minute.
Go get some.
Nah, all you can eat is on Monday.
Oh, fuck. That's a good idea.
Well, it's every day at the only place I ever went, but all you can drink beer as well on Monday.
That's a tall order. All you can eat sushi and beer?
Yeah. I aim to make that the last Monday of that.
I thought you meant the last Monday of your life.
No. Well,
you're just like, that's how I'm going out.
That's how it has to be. I'm going to end that special.
Shit. All right. Well, what are you feeling right now? What in popular culture tickles your fancy? You feeling anything right now?
I've been watching that documentary about that missing child. Madeline McCann.
Shit.
So maybe just play a trailer from that. Still missing.
Still missing.
Still missing.
That's fucking... That's good and morbid.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
some say sex slave, though, so...
Hey, you know, at least she's
At least somebody's getting some. You know what's cool in popular culture? Editing out the last 2 minutes of
For the listeners, he pulled on his collar for that joke, which is the best way to sell it. It was good. Let's see. I'm feeling... Pup just released a new album called Morbid Stuff that's super fucking dope.
Pup.
Yeah. It's a band called Pup. For some reason, it's all caps.
Lil Pup.
P-U-P. They released an album called Morbid Stuff that's super good.
Is it morbid?
I highly suggest it. It's just like a happy punk rock album, just about the depressing shit you think of when you live in this era.
Oh,
just like the mental health bullshit you go through. Which maybe I'm just down in my pill hole listening to happy sad songs.
You got to fill that pill hole.
Yeah. Boy, I hate life.
Yeah.
I saw you had to be on this episode of the podcast.
Oh, it's fine. That's fine. Life will get better. Just don't forget that your family's going to die someday.
I never let them forget it. Every time I see them,
I let them know it doesn't have to be today.
It doesn't have to be, but, you know.
But if they keep it up.
There can be only one.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm the Highlander in this situation.
Yeah, it's a good way to be, though.
Well, time to feed the chickens. I'll see all you motherfuckers later.
Later!